Hey guys, and welcome back to I Like Old Watches 2. Now in this video we're going to find out whether or not I've made a massive mistake, because I bought the cheapest Grand Seiko I could find on Chrono 24, and it is in this box. And in this video we're going to take a look at it for the very first time. Now I didn't just buy this watch because it was the cheapest Grand Seiko on Chrono 24. I actually bought it because it houses what I consider to be an interesting high accuracy quartz movement. Inside here there should be an 8J56. Now Seiko have been making the 8J series movement since the late 80s, early 90s. They've put it into some Seiko, Grand Seiko and Creedor watches. They're still putting it into some Seiko watches and some Creedor watches, although they haven't been putting it into Grand Seiko watches for a while because they replaced this movement with the 9F series movement, a beautiful movement which is in the Grand Seiko SBGX 263, which I am giving away. I am also giving away the Seiko Dolce, which contains a similar, if not identical, movement to this, the 8J41. But the recipient of that watch, the recipient of that watch can either choose that Seiko Dolce or this Grand Seiko, which houses the 8J56. But I suspect after you've seen this one, the lucky recipient will pick the Seiko Dolce. Right, links to all my giveaways in my video description. Let's head over to the light box, shall we, and unpackage this watch. Ooh. Right, here it is. Well, it definitely looks like the watch that was in the pictures. Oh, is that an interesting pattern on the dial? It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks a bit beaten up, doesn't it? The dial, all the applied indices look like they are quite chipped. Well, the dial actually looks chipped around them, doesn't it? Well, anyway, it is a Seiko Grand Seiko. Look, it says Grand Seiko at the bottom there, and the seconds hand looks like it's hitting the markers quite nicely. It's working. What a great start. They did say in the listing it was working, so I'm expecting it to work. Yeah, the steel looks worse than it did on the listing. I'm not going to lie. Nasty strap that will come off almost immediately. Well, the seconds hand is still going and it's still hitting the markers, which is nice. Right, let's have a little fiddle with this crown. Let's pull it out to the first position. It's got the quick set hour hand. Look, the seconds hand is still ticking, and the hours hand is working independently. That's pretty cool. Now, the movement inside here is the 8J56. I suspect the 6 in that model number is a reference to the quick set hour hand. Let me just check the Dolce doesn't do that. I don't think it does. No, there's just one position on the Dolce. You pull the crown out, and it's just a standard three-handed movement. So it looks like the 8J series movement in this Grand Seiko is an updated version, a more modern version with a quick set hour hand. And the reason they included that adjustment, the fact that you can move this hour hand independently, is because, well, these watches are so accurate. When they're new, they're plus minus 10 seconds a year, and you want to be able to adjust the hour hand for, I don't know, British summertime, for example, without impacting the accuracy of the watch and stopping the seconds hand. And that is a function that they've introduced into their 9F series movements as well. Pretty cool. Right, let's move it out to the second position. Yep, now it has stopped. The second hand has stopped. We can now set the time like a normal watch. Let's do a date advance. Okay, here we go. Let's see if the date moves nicely. It does. Awesome. Well, everything seems to be working nicely. Push the crown back in and it starts up again. Wow, look at the seconds hand hitting those minute markers. Right, let's zoom in and take a look at this case back. The markings on it are quite faint, aren't they? At the top you can see water resistant. It looks like 20 bars, so 200 meters of water resistant. On the right hand side I'm seeing an anti-magnetic symbol. Then I can see stainless steel Japan at the bottom. I can see 8J56-8020. Oh, I'm almost too scared to look at this too closely. Oh wow, the dial looks very tired. Oh my word. Yeah. Man, there's a reason this was the cheapest Grand Seiko on Chrono 24, and I think we've just discovered it. Look at the hands and the dial. They are a mess, aren't they? Nice capped seconds hand, though. There is some lume on it, I think. Shall we check it out? Give it a quick boost with the lume torch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And, well, it's fading pretty quick, isn't it? So, well, I don't know. I mean, it looks all right. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Right, here's a quick wrist shot. I'm going to take the case back off after this and actually show you this movement. But here it is on my, well, 7¼ inch-ish wrist. Nice case shape, nice size, pretty nasty strap. Doesn't look like a new strap either. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking watch. If it was a little bit less beaten, I'm sure it would look really, really good. Right, let's take the case back off and take a look at this movement. Right, let's take this case back off then. That wasn't too difficult. Here we go. Oh, I really hope there is an 8J series movement inside here. It'd be quite embarrassing if there isn't. Here we go. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like there's something over the movement, and it is branded, look, Grand Seiko. Right, and there is the movement, Seiko Time Corp. It is the 8J series movement there, look, on the left. 8J56A, 5 jewels. Awesome. Oh, we've got some of the seal missing. It's definitely going to need a clean, I think, and some new seals. The case is definitely going to need a bit of a spruce up, I think. Anyway, I'm not going to touch this watch until the winner of the 24,000 subscribers giveaway has picked between this watch or this watch, basically. And if they choose this watch, then I'll probably do some work to this watch myself, have a little go at sprucing it up, and then I'll either give it away, keep it, or sell it. Who knows? But yeah, we'll know a little bit more once the winner has chosen. Right, guys, if you are interested in either of these two watches, or the Grand Seiko SBGX263, head down to the video description where there will be links to the giveaways. Okay, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. It didn't look quite this bad in the pictures, did it? But still, it is a Grand Seiko, and all in, it cost me around £320, £330 to import from Japan. Okay, I probably could have spent that money on something a little bit nicer, but still nice to have a look at another 8J series high accuracy quartz movement. Now let me know, guys, in the comment section, hypothetically you win this giveaway, the 24,000 subscribers giveaway on I Like Watches. Which one do you pick, this one or the new Seiko, which is quite small? Check out the review if you want to learn more about that watch. But yeah, having shown you this one now, which one would you pick? Let me know in the comment section. I'm curious to know, guys. Right, I know which one I'd have. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Oh, man. Oh, dear. I'm almost lost for words. Take care, guys. Just let me know in the comment section, please. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. You'll see me again very, very soon.